What's going on, you guys? Charlie here with MA Performance, and today we're going to be talking to you about our top 5 best-selling intake systems for the Nissan 350z, also known as the Z33, the Fairlady, or simply Z. Now, this car has been known as a driver's car due to its perfect weight distribution and rather torquey VQ35 motor, powering the rear wheels. Now, it has been seen throughout almost every type of modern racing, and with some simple bolt-on modifications, it can really bring this motor to life. The intake typically being one of the first and also one of the most simple ones to change out. Now, one thing that a lot of people may not know is that the intake works as, again, sort of like a horsepower multiplier. So if your car is at stock numbers, it's only gonna do X amount for you, not as much as you'd expect if you had your car, fully tuned all the way up, as Dalen likes to say. In stock form, they're not making a ton of changes, but these are things you're gonna need to have on your car when you're trying to push the ponies. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start giving you our top 5 intakes for this platform. Now, we're not giving you these in any particular order, so make sure you stick around till the end because the last one might just be the best one.
Keeps all your sensors and everything, so it should be all working.
Now, the first one on the list is the Mishimoto Performance Air Intake. Now, it does come with a cone intake filter coming in at a price of $211, and it gives you about 10 wheel horsepower as they claim. Now, this intake kit under acceleration adds a super aggressive intake tone. Installation is super quick, utilizing the stock location, and comes with all the necessary hardware, as you would expect. Now, features, again, great sound. The next feature on the list is that it does come with a black powder-coated heat shield, looks super clean, and obviously shields the heat. 270% increased air filter surface area. Can't really get enough air filter surface area, can you? I think you maybe possibly can. That, I wouldn't say that. But nonetheless, you guys, this one sounds super great, looks super clean, gonna help you add some better sound and hopefully a few more horse-purrs when you get to the point of pushing power. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna jump in and check out how this one sounds. Let's stop talking about it and start beating about it, you know what I'm saying? All right, next one on the list is the Takeda Stage 2 Pro Dry S AFE Power intake. Now, the filter type on this one is a cone style intake coming in at a price of $284 and staggeringly gives you about 19 horsepower. Again, biggest takeaway on this is that Takeda does report such a staggering horsepower gain, being 19 horsepower to your 350z, so that's pretty impressive. Now, each intake that Takeda makes does use a large high flow Pro Dry S air filter for max airflow. Biggest features on this, to bullet list them out for you guys, is that it has a washable air filter and it's easy to clean with just literally soap and water. The complete installation usually takes place on this in less than about 30 minutes if you know what you're doing a little bit. It also comes with a polished or black tubing for the obvious piping itself. So anyways, I'm a huge fan of the products that they make, most of the time at least, so let's jump in and check them out and see if it holds a candle to the rest of the products. All right, you guys, so then the next one on the list is the Injen SP Cold Air Intake System. Again, cone filter, coming at a price of $338 and gives a reported 18 horsepower gains. Now, the SP series of cold air intakes is actually Injen's flagship system. Now, the 6061 aluminum tube system keeps smooth and efficient airflow in mind, all while keeping the highest levels of power and keeping a safe air to fuel ratio. Biggest features on this, again, to bullet list them out, is that it comes with black or polished tubing options. It does provide a nice throaty tone to your intake, and it comes with the limited lifetime warranty as provided by them. So that's always kind of cool to know that parts are going to be warranted. Anyways, without further ado, guys, let's jump in, check this one out, because for me, this one sounds pretty dang good.
Seems to be breathing a lot easier.
Now, the fourth one on the list is the K&N Performance Air Intake. Again, a cone filter style, coming in at a price of $299, and again, a reported horsepower gain of about 10. Now, main takeaways are that this intake adds a hair under 11 horsepower gains instantly to your car once installed. Now, combining it with a heat shield does ensure that those colder intake temperatures are what you're getting. Main features on this is, again, the intake tubing is made from a high density polyethylene, which does keep it lightweight. This one does come with an included heat shield, which, as I've said in other intake related videos, that I think that those are a big value add for me, at least when it comes to trying to protect the intake filter itself from getting any of that, dreaded heat soak. It gives an additional layer of protection, at least between the hot parts of your car and the cold air you want to have brought in. So I don't know, for me, that's a big selling point. But you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in, hear how this one sounds, and we'll, of course, see how it looks as well. So.
Seems to be breathing a lot easier.
Now, the fifth and final one on the list is the AEM Cold Air Intake. Now, this one, again, cone style filter, big shocker. Coming in at a price of about $359. Horsepower gains, they didn't make any claims. So that's actually maybe kind of neat because, again, a lot of stuff can play into those horsepower claims, and you always want them to be accurate, and if they can't be, then I'd rather say nothing also. Now, this is our last intake on the list, and it obviously comes from AEM, and the nice thing for me is that it comes with a bunch of color options to give your engine bay a little bit of sauce. Now, the tubing is made of aluminum and is designed to eliminate a bunch of the factory intake restrictions. Now, the main features on this is that, again, it is a washable, reusable filter, so again, should last you quite a while. Now, it does also improve the engine's sound during acceleration, and again, comes in red, blue, gray, stainless, and white intake tubing options. So you can literally have this match up with any of the styling that you might be doing to your engine bay, assuming you didn't go with something else that was crazy, like orange or gold or something else wild, like purple. I mean, I will add this, we don't make an intake for this car, but on our intakes, we do offer powder coating options in nearly just about any color there is. So again, I think that this is a big feature for AEM, just like I think it's a big feature for us. We don't make these intakes, but maybe we should. Let us know down below. Anyways, not gonna take away from this any further. Let's jump in and check out the AEM intake itself. I can hear it. All right, you guys, now that is gonna be a wrap on today's video. If you enjoyed this type of content from us, be sure to subscribe, hit that little bell, make sure you don't miss an upload, and leave us a big thumbs up because that's how you tell YouTube you liked our content. I'm not gonna drag out this outro any further, so please like, share, and subscribe. Do all those things you're supposed to do, and without further ado, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.